A man accused of stabbing his cousin to death denied courtroom access for his hearing. You will hear why the judge made that decision. An Irvington man is dead after a crash, and how you can watch President Trump's address tonight. This is News 5 Now.
Brought to you by Green & Phillips Injury Lawyers, covering news from your neighborhood and around the world. News 5 Now starts right now.
Hello, welcome in, everybody. Thank you for joining us. I am Cherish Lombard. This is News 5 Now every day. We join you here to count down the 5 big stories of the day, and we also like to share your opinions. The News 5 Now question of the day and poll of the day. We start, as always, with the 5 big stories. So let's count them down. Number 5. Tonight, President Trump will address the nation from the White House. We will carry the live broadcast on WKRG, which will interrupt the finale of Survivor. After the president finishes speaking, Survivor will continue exactly where the show left off. So anyone tuning in for Survivor will still be able to watch the entire episode. It will just pause for the president's address, and you can watch WKRG News 5 at 10 after Survivor. Number 4. 28 bottles of wine and 3 packs of lamb chops, all stolen, according to officers, and the woman accused of doing it arrested wearing a NASCAR-themed T-shirt after an alleged 120-mile-an-hour chase. Police say they found all of that in 22-year-old Jalea Washington's car after a high-speed chase across Mobile Bay ended in a crash near the Cochran-Africatown Bridge. They say Washington took the wine from Publix in Daphne and was still in the parking lot when they arrived. She reportedly got on Highway 98, then I-10, before hitting a car near the bridge. We are told, thankfully, no one is hurt. Washington is now facing felony charges in Baldwin County. Court records show she has a history of stealing wine. Investigators say she took 49 bottles worth more than $3,000 from a Target in Mobile and was indicted on an organized retail theft charge. She has other felony theft warrants. Number 3. A murder suspect had his first court appearance since his arrest. Justin McGowan appeared in court virtually for a hearing where a judge denied bond. McGowan is charged with murder after investigators say he killed his father, Ronald McGowan, by stabbing him during an argument at a home on Forest Park Drive off Moffett Road yesterday. At the time of his arrest, McGowan was on probation for 3 separate charges out of Washington County. He is scheduled to be back in court next month. Number 2. A man is dead after a crash in the Irvington area. It happened last night around 7:15 on Tom Waller Road near Argyle Road. Troopers say 31-year-old Peterson was not wearing a seatbelt when his car left the road and hit an embankment. Number 1, a man accused of stabbing his cousin to death denied courtroom access for his hearing. The judge in this case didn't allow the murder suspect, Nicholas White, in the courtroom today because of an outburst right outside the doors. White is accused of using a screwdriver to kill Terrence Sims last month in the home where they both lived on Old Pascagoula Road near Theodore Dawes Road. A Mobile police sergeant testified Sims was found with several wounds to his chest and torso. The sergeant said today's outburst wasn't the first time White had acted out and that his behavior is consistently erratic and uncooperative during their interactions. He testified, and that is the sergeant you see there, that when White was taken into custody, he had the victim's keys and a screwdriver. White's defense attorney questions whether his mental state played a role in what happened. He is in Mobile County Metro Jail with bond set at $500,000. This case will be heard by a grand jury. Those are your 5 big stories this Wednesday. And now to Facebook for the question of the day. This is after the murders of Rob Reiner and his wife. The question is, what is your favorite Rob Reiner movie? Let's see what he's saying. Some interesting comments today. Here we go. Elaine, thank you. When Harry Met Sally. Mary echoes when Harry met Sally. Timothy says, your mom likes A Few Good Men. My mom doesn't, but maybe yours does, Timothy. Alan says, Stand By Me. Alan Williams, unsure who that is. Marion. All right. I can't pick just one since they're all somewhat different, but I would choose The Princess Bride. Yeah, that's a good one. Stand By Me. And here's another vote for When Harry Met Sally. Jacob saying A Few Good Men. Another When Harry Met Sally, The Princess Bride. So there you go. All right. So a lot of answers there. Like I said, some more interesting than others. So we will move on to the poll of the day. Let's get right to that. Big bowl game tonight, 68 Ventures Bowl. Who are you rooting for? 42% of you say the Ragin' Cajuns, and 26% say Blue Hens. 32%, either way, no opinion on that. Now to tomorrow's question of the day, which you will find on the WKRG Facebook page. Now, the first Mardi Gras parade of the season is a month away. Unbelievable. Time is flying. Which parade is your favorite? The Facebook poll: should your pets be considered dependents on your taxes? Absolutely, right? They're family members. And Lord knows we pay a lot of money to make sure they are happy and healthy. So, yeah, I'm going to vote yes for that. I bet all the pet parents are with me. We'll see how you voted tomorrow here as we do this again. News 5 now. Right now, we are getting ready for WKRG News 5 at 6, then 6:30. Channel 55.1 is where you will find Roseanne, Ed, and me for your 9 o'clock news. If you're like me, you like to go to bed a little bit early, you can get your local news, sports, and weather at 9 o'clock. WKRG News 5 at 10. You can also get your news. And again, tonight will likely be delayed due to the president's speech and the Survivor episode being a lengthy one. But again, if you are just joining us, you will be able to watch the president's address tonight on WKRG as well as Survivor. Survivor will just be paused and will resume exactly where it left off. So when the president comes on, takes the stage, Survivor will pause, just like you push pause on your control. Once the president's speech is over, it'll come back right where it left off. So you're not going to miss anything. Always a great thing to watch the president's speech when he is speaking to our country. Got to be in the know. Got to know what's going on, right? Thank you so much for joining us here. We'll see you back here tomorrow. In the meantime, stay safe, stay positive. Bye, everybody.
Covering news from your neighborhood and around the world. You are watching News 5 Now, brought to you by Green & Phillips Injury Lawyers.
In the courtroom, the judge knows best, and this judge does too. If you've been hurt in a wreck, you need a law firm that knows the system and how it works. I'm attorney David Green. Call or come by anytime. You never need an appointment.